Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The series stands at 2-1. Obviously, high stakes for both teams tonight. And tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they go up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. Brian Anderson here alongside my colleagues, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out. I don't see the point, guys."
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. You take a look at the Celtics, and their season could be riding on this Game 4.
I think you're right. I mean, if they drop this game, they need to win 3 straight to reach the finals. And 2 of those wins would have to come on the road, and that's a tough task.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics, at the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Robert Williams out there with Al Horford. And it's Smart in at the 1. Outside Tatum. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Smart against Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams finds Horford.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
Outside Butler. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. Tatum against Butler. Pass to Horford. Up and over to Lowry. And there's Horford on the assist by Tatum.
And Al Horford has never really been a volume scorer, but he's efficient. This game is so much more than scoring.
And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot. And he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
Now here's Adebayo. The 3-ball. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, and Butler is all about doing whatever it takes to win, including dishing it to his open guys.
Smart passes to Horford. Smart outside. Back to Tatum. He takes it in and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And some changes here for the Celtics. Tice is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Horford, and it's White in for Smart. Oladipo's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Robinson.
For your Celtics, Jason Tatum at the line with 1 shot.
The future that Tatum has in this league is so bright. I mean, he's proven to have a great work ethic and desire to keep improving.
Hero against Brown. Adebayo, a screen on Brown. It's Hero on the take. And finished off by Adebayo.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays ball.
Brown against Hero. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
Butler, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Brown against Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Brown. And there's the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. There's 10 seconds left now in the first quarter. Outside White. Up and over Lowry. And here's Brown for three. No good. Tie game in Boston. And we'll return shortly. And one of the league's best at drawing charges. Kyle Lowry explains what a difference that play makes.
It's a real life momentum shift. You know, it really boosts myself, my team, and it really takes a lot from the other guys because they think they have a play, a dunk, a pass, an assist or something. And it's like, no, that's not there. And it's a foul on the other guy, maybe the star player, maybe the shot blocker, and maybe anybody. And that's what I do. I do whatever it takes to help my team win.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Well, credit to coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
And let's take a look at Miami. Tyler Hero is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's P.J. Tucker. And it's Martin in at the 4 spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Here's Tucker. The Celtics making their last shot. He was all alone on that one. We'll see, Webb, much has been made about the demise of the big man, but Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP. Before that, Giannis, he won it twice in a row. Is that talk overblown?
Yeah, it's overblown. Look at Joel Embiid. He's a big man. I mean, he can go to work, dominating, and then go outside and shoot the three. How about Anthony Davis? You got to put him in that conversation as well. What about the Stephen Tower? I think the style of play is changing. The big man, yeah.
Robinson passes to Hero. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
That's amazing, the creativity. And you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Hero against Smart. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Little turnaround. And there are the Heat with another bucket. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Tatum. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. A big group substitution here for Boston. Tice is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Horford. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Smart. And it's White in for Pritchard. A big group substitution here for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Tucker. Jimmy Butler comes in for Martin. Strus, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Hero. Miami trailing. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Williams against Butler. Lowry outside. Sinks that one from the post. Lowry's gotten his first basket of the night.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
1 second left. That shot off the mark. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. In many ways, it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, ball in the air, ball on the floor, we gotta make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hey there, everybody. Halftime of Game 4 upon us, and it's a close game so far for the Boston Celtics.
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. This game is as much of a must-win as an elimination game. Kenny, does that alter the approach of this team in any way?
Oh, without question. You got to tighten the rotations, Ernie. You have to treat it like it is an elimination game. That's for sure.
If they don't treat like it's an elimination game, they've already lost, Kenny. No room for error on their part.
And no room for us left on this show. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy the second half.
We welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Proving once again why he's considered a clutch talent in this league, rising to the occasion.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. Jason Tatum out there with Al Horford. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the Boston Five. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
So it's Miami now. The Celtics making their last shot. Here's Butler, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, mid-range specialist. Butler just finds angles and space to shoot from there time and time again.
To the inside. Here's Horford, and he banks in the layup. Horford's got his second basket of the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
The assist.
Wow, Butler letting it all hang out. This is why he's an all-star caliber player.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brown with it. Williams, a screen on Robinson. Stolen by Lowry. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. For the lead, denied by Tatum.
All-star Tatum engaged on D. That's a scary symbol.
And the Celtics making a change here. Pritchard's checked in. Oladipo's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Robinson. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. Over Butler. And there's Horford on the assist by Brown. Horford's got 6 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Lowry with a screen on Brown. The drive by Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Oh, look at the elevation on that drive and the strong dunk. Flight Butler is clear for takeoff.
Now here's Brown. Over Oladipo. Brown can't hit.
Oh, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found the mark. It's been a good start for them.
Hero, the pass to Lowry. Back to Hero. And here's Butler. 12 seconds left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. For the lead. And they take the lead. Butler's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you got to bring more muscle than that to stop Butler. He's committed to scoring through the contact.
Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Heat. We'll be right back. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Moving the ball is so important, Coach Spo.
It helps make the offense run smoothly. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Strus in at the 3. The small forward. Adebayo a screen on Williams. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Tucker's checked in.
In for the Heat, P.J. Tucker.
Lowry against White. To the right side. 5 on the clock. Lowry drives in. And there's the rejection.
We've seen Tice amongst the leaders in blocks. I mean, he's not a player you want to test too much.
Tice sets a screen. With the fadeaway. Tatum shot is good. Now it's a 3-point Boston lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Boston.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points. Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside, Brown. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. 14 feet away. The shot off that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. Down low. Here's Tucker. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Oh, I like how Tucker plays with a sense of purpose. I mean, doesn't back down from anyone.
Robinson against Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Oh, yeah, they're expanding a ton of focus and energy at the offensive end, but at the defensive end, it is just the opposite.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Tice. Horford comes in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for White. Butler's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Robinson. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He was direct with his message, saying, quote, "This is the playoffs. Leave it all out there on the floor. It's winning time. Finish it." Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
It's clear that Butler doesn't fear anyone. I mean, he's relentless in how he attacks.
Shooting for Miami, Jimmy Butler, taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
You gotta love how Butler has grown as a leader on the floor. I mean, it's obvious he enjoys playing with the team-first mentality. He sets a good example for his role back.
Butler hits them both.
Now, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
Brown against Hero. Right side Brown. From the right block. Money!
Young, fine player with fine-tuned skills. I mean, Brown's more than comfortable creating some offense for himself.
Butler against Tatum. It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And he commits the intentional foul. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And for Brown, it's about consistently improving. We've seen flashes from him, but now it's time for him to meet expectations.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
They get what they want out of that trip, now a 2-possession game.
Fans, the longest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who gets the longest and who wants a t-shirt. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
23 seconds left in the final quarter, and it's Butler off the drive.
These type of buckets fuel Butler. He welcomes the challenge of outworking the defense.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Jaylen Brown.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game. There's 18 seconds left in the game.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, you're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line, Al Horford. At the line for 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Earning more and more recognition for all the things he does. Horford's finally gone from underrated to appreciated.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Hero for 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
They've tailored their offense around him, and let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. A huge victory for them, knotting this series in 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. So a lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight as New Balance presents our player of the game, Jason Tatum.